name, sorry. Um,
Uh, okay,
in
so my real first name is Abdul Wahed, but Gray, you just can just call me Abdel, right? Abdel.
Abdel.
It's easier
Okay,
to
great.
pronounce.
Thank you. Okay, so as you know, I'm Alicia, and we are going today to have a mock lesson for 15 minutes sharp, right? You'll be my teacher, I'll be your guinea pig, right? And before we do that, would you just tell me a few words about your teaching experience, right? And the languages you speak, if you don't mind, okay?
It's fine, great. My name is Abdul Wahed. My mother tongue is the Arabic language. I speak Arabic and Berber too. I got two native languages, and I have as far as my teaching experience is concerned, I have been teaching English for over 15 years since 2008. I teach basically and officially younger learners, let's say at school, let's say governmental public school, and together with the my work at school, my official work, I also teach as a part-time job teacher, English teacher, who teaches online as well as on site. So I had the experience to deal with different, students of different age groups, adult learners, and also different learning needs, including those who want to learn English, absolute beginners, or those, who just want to upgrade their English and take it to the next level, or those also who want to, professionals, many professionals who want to learn a specific English related to their workspace.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, thank you very much.
Well,
And if you're ready to start our conversation and lesson, yeah.
all right,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
fine.
so you probably got the message, right, from the school that you're going to have an upper intermediate student, adult. Yeah, and you can choose any topic you wish, right, for the talk, right? Okay.
Okay, nice. Yeah. All right, good. Shall we start?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So
Ready?
as far as the topics, maybe there were some suggestions, from the part.
You didn't get the suggestions? No, you didn't get
I,
the list of
I
topics?
got I
You
got
did?
three basic
Yeah,
suggestions. All right.
yeah. That's
Okay, here
that's
we
what
go.
they are.
Right. Okay, it's fine.
You can pick any, right,
All right. So no
of your
worries.
choice.
Okay, so here we go. So
Hello?
let's get started.
Again, right.
Well, guys, hello.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Where are you from?
Russia.
Okay. What's your name?
Lisa.
All right. My name is Abdel and I'm from Morocco. Right. Are you ready to learn today?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you a very simple question here. If you want to, you are, someone who is thinking to start up, new business and so on. What are maybe some of the worries or concerns that you may have
If I start my own business,
if you want to get started?
mm, okay. Maybe to lose everything I invested
Hmm.
or to have a big responsibility. I don't know.
Hmm.
Do you have your own business?
Yeah, sure,
You
great.
do?
I do just,
Okay.
my own business is my profession, great. As a teacher, great. And, that's it, great. So, but sometimes we may think of setting up, great, our own business and so on, right? Well, so maybe some of the main concerns, great, that, a person may have when he wants to set up his own business is these financial concerns, right? We may have great, we usually think about money, right? So that we need money in order to get started. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, nice, great. So today we are going to deal with start with a very simple conversation. It all goes around the money, right? Okay, so we're gonna have here a person, right, or a boy whose name is Ted, and he wants to, to start his own business, set up something new, and he is in a conversation with his mom, right? We're going to discover, and I'm going to ask you some questions regarding this conversation. All right, so allow me to share this screen, inshallah, right? Here we go. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, nice, great. At the same time, great. At first, we are going to listen to the conversation and then follow at the same time. All right, then we'll go back again to the very beginning. Great to ask you about the some basic expressions that we have here in the conversation, and also some basic comprehension questions to understand the conversation. Then we'll end up, great, speaking a little bit about the the topic in question. All right, so just follow and listen to the conversation.
Lesson 8. Ted forms a rock band. Ted plans to become a successful musician.
Well, can you listen to the conversation?
Yeah,
Okay,
I can hear.
First, he needs Susan to loan him money for a new guitar. Susan suggests that Ted bake cookies to earn the money.
You're in good spirits today, Ted.
I've got great news, Mom.
What is it?
Amber and I are going to start a rock band.
Good for you.
Mom, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I need to borrow $1,000 for a new guitar.
Ted, your father and I can't shell out that much. We aren't made of money.
You're not? I thought you were millionaires, like Donald and Ivana Trump.
Ha ha, this is no time to be a wise guy.
I promise I'll pay you back.
How?
We're going to take the music world by storm and make lots of money.
That sounds like a pipe dream. Aren't high school rock bands a dime a dozen?
Yeah, but we're different. With my guitar playing and Amber's beautiful voice, we're sure to make a splash.
Well, we're going through hard times. You're going to have to work for that $1,000.
How?
You can bake cookies.
I bet Mrs. Clapton never made Eric bake cookies. But I guess those are the breaks.
all right. Okay, so the conversation is over, right? Okay, so let me ask you, right, if you get the the meanings and understand the conversation. So, what news? What kind of news, right, did let's say Ted break to his mom Susan?
That they're going to start a rock band.
Great, yeah, fantastic, yeah, great. So, what does he need from his mom?
Money, $1,000.
Money, good, great, yeah. Did the mother manage or afford to to pay the money?
Um, she
help.
she didn't want to, but I think eventually she agreed.
Uh-huh, right. Do you think she agreed to pay the the money? How much did Ted request from his mom?
$1,000.
$1,000, right? So did Susan directly agree to give him the money just like that?
No, but I think she will. She said something, you will have to work for that money, so which means
Great.
she will give it to him.
All right, so exactly, right. Do you remember what kind of work she suggested to him, right, or offered to him to do?
Something like baking cookies.
Okay, baking cookies, great. Yeah. Sometimes we, sometimes when we need money, great, so we may be obliged to do something that we never, great, maybe like or are familiar with, great. So, eventually, do you think that Ted agreed, let's say, to do that, such a kind of work?
It's not clear. I think no.
Okay, so let me put it another way. Let's look at the end, right? Maybe what I said at the end. I bet Mrs. Clampton is a famous guitarist, and maybe Ted is just dreaming to be just like Clampton, right? Famous.
Yeah, he agreed.
Right?
Yeah, but I guess those
right?
are the breaks.
Hmm.
But I don't
Those are the
understand this
breaks.
expression.
Okay, so what does this express? This is an idiomatic expression here. Those are the breaks. Especially, this is something that we say, especially when we are in a hard time and when we are obliged to do something and you have nothing to do about it, right? Something bad happens, but you have nothing to do about it. You should just say, oh, those are the breaks. I have nothing to do. I have just to accept the situation, right? And cope with it, right?
Okay.
Did you get the meaning?
Mm-hmm.
Right. We have many more expressions to learn here. What does it mean here, good spirit, before we come to talk about money and so on?
This means that he's happy.
Very good. Yeah, so excited, up on the right, and so on. Yeah, right. Well, next, say, good for you. Ted said, Amber and I are going to start a rock band. Susan said, right, good for you.
It means very well.
Yeah, very well, or
Well done.
just good job, great. It means good job. It's a kind of compliment or encouragement, great. Okay, and then Ted is I said I'm not going to beat around the bush. What does it mean to beat around the bush?
It means to not to say directly.
Aha, great. So just to keep, talking around the subject. You don't go to the point directly, right? Okay, so I said I need to borrow $1,000 for new guitar, right? So Susan said that she can't shell out that much. To shell out?
Yeah, it's like to give everything.
Aha,
Or just to give. Yeah.
to pay, great.
To
You know
pay.
that much, right? Yes. What kind of verb is it, right? This verb, yeah, shell out. When a verb is composed in this way, right? With
You mean phrasal verb?
it's a phrasal verb. Excellent job. Great. Yeah, this is a phrasal verb. Great. Related to money. It means to pay. Great. Okay. So she said we're not made of money. Is there anyone who is made of money? Great. What does it mean to be made of money?
We don't have. We're not. Okay, we don't have a lot of money.
Aha. We don't have a lot of money. It means we are not. We aren't. Someone who doesn't have a lot of money. It means he's not.
Rich, you mean?
Rich, yeah, simply, we're not rich, we're not that wealthy, great, okay? And again, Susan, she said, great, haha, this is no time to be a wise guy. All right, Ted right now is making some kind of sarcastic comments, let's say, on his mom and your mom, great, and daddy are millionaires just like Donald Trump and the Ivana Trumps. And then Susan said, great, hey, right, this is not time to be a wise guy. What does it mean to be a wise guy?
Don't show off like how clever you are.
Yeah, great, exactly, great. Or in another way, we also say, don't be that obnoxious person. Obnoxious person, sarcastic, someone who makes sarcastic comments, right? Okay, but that's not his own great, his own habits, great. Okay, because she knows his son very well. So at this time, because he has a certain purpose behind that, he wants to get money and so on, right? So that's why he's behaving in such a way, right? Well, take the music world by storm, right? Ted is dreaming to just be a famous musician and then take the music world by storm. What does it mean to take the music world by storm?
Like conquer the world.
Yeah.
But I don't understand by storm, like quickly or what?
Quickly, exactly. Very good. Yeah, it means to gain and get popularity so quickly, right? By storm, just conquering the whole world, great, of art and music, right? Well, when you hear such, saying, Susan would say, great, and anyone maybe would say that sounds like a pipe dream, right? Pipe dream. What does that mean?
Maybe not a real dream.
It's not real a dream. It's unrealistic hope, right? Unrealistic hope, right? It's right? Sometimes when somebody, right, so maybe just express a wish which is great far away from his capacities and so on, you can just say fat chance. We also say fat chance. It means, or when pigs fly, right? We say, great, maybe I'll travel to America and then join a great Democratic Party and then work hard and then become the president of America. What? Great, fat chance. Or when pigs fly, great, means that's a pie, some kind of pipe dreams, great. Okay, so she said here, Susan, aren't high school rock bands, I mean, what you want to set up, right, or start up, aren't they a dime a dozen? What does it mean that something is a dime a dozen, especially if you want to start a certain business, right? It's a dime a dozen, right? It means it's not something so...
Doesn't cost?
It's not in terms of cost, but it's not something so special, right? I mean, you can find it anywhere. You know, it's like very common, right? Okay, so, and if you want to be a successful person in a certain business, we usually need to start up something that is, right, a little bit rare and not everywhere, right? Okay, did you get the meaning? Right. Okay, Ted said, yeah, but we are different. Okay, so let's see what makes him so special. With my guitar playing and Amber's beautiful voice, Amber is his girlfriend, we are sure to make a splash. What does that mean here, to make a splash?
Like be popular.
Become popular and successful. Very good. Yeah, right. Especially in a very, very maybe limited time, right? As you can find, great, on YouTube sometimes, great, when someone made a video, great, YouTuber, and then the video goes viral, great. Okay, so we say that this person has just made a splash, right? Well, hard times. I think it's very self-explanatory. Hard times, right? Difficult time of difficulty and so on. And we say those are the breaks. Can you remind me of the meaning of this expression?
You can do nothing about it.
Right. Yeah. It's, you know, we say something, you know, when something so hard, bad happened, right? And you have nothing to do about it, right? Well, let's do very short, right, practical task just to make sure how you understood these expressions. And then let's come up to the end, right, to finish, right, talking about money a little bit, right? Well, we got here a very simple multiple option task. You got to choose the right word to complete, you know, to choose the correct answer. We got here number one, I'm in good spirit. All right, okay, and so on. Does this mean I'm happy, drank, or tired?
Happy.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. Excellent job. Great. It means I'm happy. Number two, renting an apartment on Park Avenue, great, in Manhattan and so on. Unless you are made of money. Made of money. Does this mean wealthy, strange, or famous?
Wealthy.
Wealthy or rich. Very good. Yes. Three, my friend's daughter paints beautiful pictures. In a few years, she'll take the art world by storm. Does it mean something bad will happen and so on? Or she'll draw an excellent painting of a storm? Or she'll become a very successful artist?
She'll become a successful artist.
Yeah, great. Yeah, she will conquer the world of art. Great. Well, number four, Susan thinks that Ted's plan to become a famous rock star is a pipe dream. What does that mean, pipe dream? Or something that is not likely to happen, or Ted's biggest hope, or something very realistic?
A.
Yeah, it's A, correct. Very good. Right. If you are looking for a new suit, you shouldn't have a problem. Clothing shops in this town are a dime a dozen. A dime a dozen, that mean hard to find or everywhere or lousy, right?
Everywhere.
Aha, yeah, very good. Yeah, they are very common everywhere. It's not something so special. Great. Okay, so let's see number six here. He knew he'd made a splash when all the girls started singing along. There is mean done something wrong or made a very positive impression or created waves.
B.
B, yeah, very good. Yeah, made a very positive impression. Right. Being a wise guy, very intelligent person, an obnoxious person who makes sarcastic comments, or a person whom everybody admires.
B.
Great, it's B, very good. Yes, obnoxious person. Right. Nicole wants to attend Yale. Nicole is Ted's sister, but her parents don't want to shell out 100, dollar. Right. This means waste, shell out waste, or save or pay.
Pay.
To pay, very good. Yeah, excellent, great. Okay, now, so we got this a couple of expressions which are directly relevant. There are many expressions out there, right? But these are directly relevant to money, right? We'd like just to make sure about the meaning of these expressions again, and then I would like you to use them in a sentence, right? As an example, to be made of money means what?
Be rich.
To be rich, very good, right? And to pay back?
To return the money.
The money, right? What do we call that money that you have to return?
Debt.
Yeah, it's a debt, great. Sometimes a loan, right? Very good. And then to borrow something relevant, great, to pay back and to money in general, right? Okay, so when you take the money from someone, what is the verb that we can use to express that meaning?
To borrow.
To borrow from, great, yeah, to borrow money from. And for the person who, gives you the money, we say we can use the verb to express that meaning. I give you the money. It means I
lend you the
lend
money.
you the money. Yeah, I lend you the money, right? Yes. And then shell out, we say it's
Pay.
to pay, right? Well, nice, great. So maybe we come to the end of the lesson, but I would like you to come up with examples of sentences using, right, these words. All right. So can you give me an example in a sentence using the expression "made to be made of money"? Right. I am. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an
Nobody is made of money.
Nobody is made of money. Great. Yes. Okay. Well, pay back.
Hmm. Everybody should pay back their loans.
Everybody should pay back their loans in due time, maybe, right? Otherwise,
Mhm.
right, you will have to pay more, right? Well, borrow money from.
I try not to borrow money from anybody.
Great idea. I try not to borrow money from anybody, right? How about lend money to?
If you lend money to your friend, you should be ready to lose it.
Great. Yeah. Okay, especially your closest friend, right?
Yeah.
Shell out.
It's difficult to shell out $1,000 for
Mhm.
for anything. I don't know. Okay,
So, you know.
for a family with many kids.
All right, so or just to spend the summer holiday, great. Loan or debts?
Okay, I've already used loan. And actually, I think that's too. Okay, so everybody should pay back their loans or debts.
Oh, great. Yeah. So, oh, nice. Well, the last question here. When you are in need of money, right? What is the first thing that you think of, right, in order to, work out situation and
Go and earn.
just go and borrow and
No, not borrow. I will make the money. I'll earn somehow.
oh, great. Yeah, try to make it, right? Not just not borrowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like I do as maybe right, starting up a business, right, or do something like that. But sometimes it's. Do you think that it's the question of as Ted right raised here? You want to set up right a new business, which is great, forming a rock band and so on. You think that it's necessary to have money in order to set up a new business?
For him, maybe because he needs a guitar.
Yeah. And in general, is there a business that you can start without money?
Of course.
There are a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds great. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. You really did a
Thank
great
you.
job, great, and you deserve great, really golden star, right? You really interacted with the lesson. You interacted. You showed how you understood. Let's say all the expressions that we have seen today, and I hope that you have learned great a lot, great from the
Yeah.
lesson.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Thank
it was
you. Right.
really informative. Yeah. Okay. The student learned a lot. Okay. So in the final part of our session, I would like just to tell you a few words about the position we are offering. Okay. So Skyeng is the largest online school in Eastern Europe and a rapidly growing one. And apart from standard one-on-one and group classes, they have a newly introduced system of short classes called talks, like we did today. So they're 15-minute conversational sessions, and students choose to have a class like that whenever they wish during the day. And when you are ready to teach some classes, you log into the system, show that you're ready, and the system then matches you and a student to talk on a topic of choice. The details of how it works on the platform will be known during the induction training. And from a teacher, we expect great communicative skills, the ability to support and lead the conversation so that the student benefits from the practice. The feedback at the end of the lesson is expected when it's appropriate. And we need at least 15 hours available during the week. Do you think you can make that?
Yeah, 15 hours is okay. Yeah. I just
Right.
have 10 hours, per week in my former work. So as I said, great, I still have enough time, during the week for such a part-time online job. Yes.
I'll send you the peak hours in Skype, okay?
Okay.
In the chat. Oh, sorry. Okay, these are the hours
Yeah.
that you'll get most of your students. Okay, wait a sec. Didn't copy that.
All right.
And they're all Moscow time, so yeah, I have to adjust that to time zone. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll get the information about the payment after the managers listen to the interview and revise the results. Yeah, and the details will be in the follow-up email from the school. So my mission is complete here as a methodologist, right? And now, like, the managers will deal with it. Yeah, and if you have any questions for me, right, you're very welcome.
All right, thank you. Just your remark, your feedback regarding the lesson, right? It was a quick one.
Actually, I'm not the one who will, revise the
Okay,
interview.
okay. So the lesson is
So
recorded, great, maybe, and
I'll just, role playing the student, yeah, and give some general information. So
it's fine. It's fine.
sorry.
One more question. Thank you very much. Great. Wait, inshallah, for details.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day. It was a pleasure
Very
meeting
much.
you.
Great. Thank you for your time. All the best. Thanks.
Bye bye. Take care.
Right. Goodbye.